That's what you get for complaining about the heat yesterday.
I'm not getting up. It's too wet. I'm staying here for a few days, sleeping.
Apparently that's the plan for today. At least it's one person's plan. We've regained the Pennine Way. And looking forward to the first steep climb of the day. It's just this little bit up here to this bank is a bit brutal, but hey. So is the gap. I think we're having a "thou shalt not pass" moment here.
Yeah, go up, cat.
Are you well-behaved little boys?
Come.
Is there such a thing as well-behaved little boys?
Go on.
It's okay.
Go.
The big boy got them.
My manhood. Oh. Just smacking this stick on the wall.
Why, thank you. The rain gear's off. We're chancing it. Despite the fact that the weather forecast is for rain, and then a bit of rain. Our strategy of waiting out the rain this morning seems to have actually worked. By the time we finally got our stuff together, it had pretty much stopped raining and we were setting off in full rain gear anyway. But we're like, I don't know, maybe half a mile away from where we camped and the gear's off because we're sweating. So hopefully it stays like this, which is just overcast, 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 but currently dry. The eagle-eyed amongst you might think this spot looks familiar. That's right, we're having breakfast again in exactly the same spot we did last time. But then again, we set off from the same spot, and as we hike about 3 hours and then have breakfast, it'll always be the same spot.
You got a tablet?
I have a tablet.
I have to go all the way down there on my own.
What are you moaning?
I have to go all the way down there on my own. Unsafe place.
And it is. I mean,
wild animals, crocodiles. Can't you see the crocodiles? Good.
Here's the beginner's paddling pool where the ducks learn to swim. Cute. There's Top Withens over Brian's left shoulder.
We're there. It's a bit chilly, but we finally made it. All right. All right. Nice day for this. Not too hot.
It is. It's changing here.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we've all packed up, everyone got everything?
There's a little hut you can stay in. Dark and spooky. Just like the wife. And there we are. Yeah, we're off down there.
A dramatic descent into Pennine.
Yeah.
Well, it will be dramatic if we fall over these rocks and land face first. Dramatic rocks.
Dramatic person.
Dramatic Scouses. Drum anywhere. There he goes. Go on. Is there something? What was it? Yonder?
Beyond yonder, is the life of heaven. And that sort of stuff.
And this is why he's a gas engineer, not an actor.
I could be a beautiful actor. I have so much presence.
And a very loud voice. Look back at Pennine. I won't bore you with descriptions of how steep the climb up is. I'll just give you the audio version. Just looking for somewhere to sit down now and have lunch. Now that we're off the road and out of civilization. There's a likely wall. If that holds our weight, that will be us. The moors above Pennine. On our way to Scous. This is a fairly endless moor landscape, but we're once again very lucky. The weather's holding. It looks like it's been relatively dry up here because we've so far avoided any kind of squelchy bog. So yeah, fingers crossed. Looks really late, but it's only just gone 5 o'clock. So when the clouds are in front of the sun, it's really hard to judge the time. So hoping to make it to Scous by about 7. And then we're hoping that the campsite still has space and is open. Otherwise we'll look at an uncertain future hiking out of Scous. Back at the huts down into Scous. Just basically the trail follows that wall all the way around now to where these trees are, and I think that's where we turn off. Still not raining. Thank you, weather gods. Last bit of obstacle course into Scous. They're not making it easy for you, that's for sure.
Oh, good nick this wood.
Yeah. And this bridge is not narrow at all. If you've got a big backpack, you have no problem getting through it. Ouch, ouch. Oh, and of course a super stiff gate at the end. What else? Oh. Go on, show us how it's done.
I don't know what you wanted. Well, my talent comes out on walks.
So here we are. Winter house, B&B and camping. All the facilities you could ask for. And we've upgraded to this. It was only £4 more than the camping would have been for the two of us, so... I mean, how nice is this? 20 quid for the summer house for the two of us. It's got electric in there. And it's got a table. That Scousers can sit on.
Oh,
and
weary
go,
ones.
Weary. Yeah, that gate that he made a little dance in. At his trousers.
Yeah.
What's that all about? So this is the summer house. We're set up on some kind of, I don't know, bunk bed, camp bed things.
And you hold my weight. You couldn't hike with them. So.
She gave us milk and
Kettle, some water.
some water for to make coffee and tea with.
And a really big fridge. That was a fridge.
There's a fridge in this room. It's just
She said so.
the cutest thing I've ever seen.
She said, oh, the fridge will make a bit of noise, but you can use it. I thought it was like one of these square ones.
Yeah, the little camper van fridges, and it's like the Eccles thing. I mean, we don't have anything that needs to go in the fridge, but hey, there's a fridge if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all this for £4 more than we paid for the camping. So
Yeah.
I'm really.
And we charge and everything.
Well, this is the thing. We've got a lot of stuff to charge at the moment, and we figured that normally what we would do is go to the pub, take it all with us, sit there for 2-3 hours. By the time you've consumed food and drink in the pub, you've paid for this. So, you know.
So we went to a local shop and bought some beers and crisp.
Yeah, instead. Right, so, apart from now sitting pretty, what did you enjoy about today the most?
The alligator. Heidi's just sitting there screaming, laughing.
The alligator, okay. You were impressed with the alligator.
Okay, we did well walking. Really,
we did?
That was really good.
We did.
Obviously the ruin of Bronte, or
Yeah, top business is on.
you can't go wrong with that one. But the hiking was really good.
Yeah.
And it was just a nice day. I really enjoyed it.
Good. For me, the main thing was that it didn't rain. After the weather forecast basically said it will rain all day. Once we'd set off, we got drizzled on once briefly, and that was it. And it just makes such a difference to the spirits. The spirits? Yeah. It makes a difference to the whiskey, the wine, the gin.
And the room.
And the rum. And what did you not enjoy about today? What was your low point today?
I got a blister on my big toe.
Yeah. That big toe has been giving us all sorts of grief. I mean, it's been
Swelling up.
really swelling up and sore and doing odd things. And now it has starting to get a blister on the inside as well.
You can't see.
No, that's just... also, according to the man, I can't really see. The blister is the least painful thing about the toe. It's we don't know what he's done, basically. It never had that before. Just a bruised toe. Must have kicked something. And you think it happened on the day hike we did before the Pennine way, didn't you?
When I didn't tighten the boots up enough. Well, what the hell are you doing? Moths are eating Heidi's backpack.
That's a very pretty one, actually. See what I can get. No, I will always be in the shadow of it. Yeah, I think we need to get rid of that one, don't we? Pretty so. Oh, look at that. In the spotlight now, aren't ya? So I had the camera off for a bit, now trying to think of what my low point was of the day, and I can't think of anything. So I'll have to go with... I didn't see the alligator.
You missed everything. The alligator was just over there in the water. When I was getting water out of the thing, danger, Heidi was just ignoring me. Massive alligator.
We don't have enough bleeps for your storytelling.
Okay.
So we started day 4 with our fruitless attempt to outweight the rain. And eventually regained the Pennine Way and climbed through these farm fields up into a short bit of moor. And from there to our favorite breakfast spot, the reservoir. It's quite odd. I mean, given how much it has rained on us, the reservoir was so low, and it's kind of quite ironic to sit there being soaking wet and looking at virtually no water, but that's England for you. And after breakfast, we carried on along the side of the reservoir, which is a lovely, lovely little stretch, and then up into the moors to Top Withens, which is just a great little place, whether you're interested in the literary connections or not. So we hung around a bit there just to soak in the atmosphere, and then carried on to our descent down into Pennine and around the reservoir to brave the unnecessarily steep little climb out of Pennine and into Ickenshaw Moor, which is just beautiful. I mean, it's one of my favourite places on the Pennine Way. You're in it for hours, but it's just so pretty. Having said that, of course, we've been extremely lucky that on both occasions that we've gone through there, it has been good weather. So I don't know, if the weather was horrible, it probably would be endlessly bleak, but there you go. Around about this point, this is where these little huts start, and then you just basically just follow the line of the huts and the wall until you come off the moors and start your descent into Ickenshaw, over the bridge that eats shorts, and down the cow fields to the campsite, which this time we remembered was there, and it was open, and it is just beautiful. Would highly recommend staying there.